The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
We have all of those things.
Not in our hands, though.
We're not bearing them.
So he just, pulls his emergency flute out of his boot and tucks it into the cut. There we go. Oh, come on, coward. Go on, coward. Come on. In you go. It's not going to be exactly like last time.
What
do you
last
mean
time?
by that?
Oh, that was All Hallows Eve.
Does it look like the ground's turned up?
A little bit.
Little bit?
Slightly.
Or like every single one of those graves is open?
You know, chicks, you don't know. It's also dark. Fuck you.
Also, but then...
Hey, that doesn't affect me.
It's literally the middle of the night.
Yeah.
If they're within 60 feet of me. Well, I rolled a 10. Well, you've got an 8, which is a pass.
You can see that all of the mounds seem freshly tilled.
All the hole's fresh.
Yeah, where they got out and left.
Somewhere, you hear the sound of stone grinding on stone, deeper into the cemetery. The horse bolts through conveniently through the graveyard and out the gate at the other side as you all are tossed from the cart. Well, the two of you that were on it, I mean. Ah! Come back! Dragged out uselessly.
We should follow.
Yes.
Just
I
stay on
wonder what
the...
that stone scraping noise is.
Stay on the path.
Careful
Actually,
step.
no. You'd
Dark
say...
purple light is coming from this big tomb structure. Has an open stone door, and it silhouettes the figure of a human shape in a long thing. Yeah.
Farming in
No,
Okay. Because that would be stupid.
arms wide apart.
He did say that we didn't have to go
The
through them.
horrifyingly amusing sound of
He did say we didn't have to go through the middle of it. Only the cart do. Should we go around?
I am morbidly curious. Wow, Susan, what's with that sudden death stare? No offense.
Interesting choice of words. All of the curious dead stare.
I'm going to be hiding behind Sparrow right now.
Do you wish to go through the middle of the graveyard?
I'm curious as to who this individual is.
Interlopers! Think that I see you not there in the darkness, seeking to pillage and plunder the yard of graves!
We are not grave robbers.
Interlopers and defilers! Your blasphemy without tribute is an offense to death, and I will delete you!
Have they got a glowing bracelet?
No!
Well, he's not allowed to.
Sounds very...
I'll just put a bracelet up.
Defiler! Your immortal worlds have no place in the yard of graves! This is death's domain where the laws of man hold no sway! Now, comply with the Lord Death, or I will delete you!
I'll make a donation.
Oh, thank you.
Silver.
Clink. Your coins are of the mortal realm. I require a quest of worth. Wait. Step into the light of the grave. I would see you with mine own eyes, and not just your shapes of death.
Step 4.
Saphira, Cleric of Tor.
Yes!
At your service.
Yes! The Cleric of Tor!
Be ye a Cleric of Death. I seek a dual Cleric of both Death and Tor. Have you seen her? Yellow skin.
You shall not have her! I will delete you! Come forth! Come forth! Delete them! Delete! Delete! Delete!
Something's coming from the tomb.
Well, I'm going to get ready because it's tall. Okay.
It has a hooded cloak and is a skeleton. It has a side.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing this, huh? Okay.
He's intimated that he has Saphira, so therefore I'm like... and he immediately got defensive at the idea that I would take her from him, so I'm like, okay, he is somehow kidnapped her or something?
These interlopers have refused the quest of worth and are defilers in the night of death. They should be killed.
What was the quest you wanted?
Yeah, we did not refuse, we merely asked of Saphira.
We do quests.
You use her name so brazenly. You shall not take her from this world, evil one.
We wouldn't take it from the world.
Nay,
Friend.
for I have brought forth them bonds to delete you.
Yeah.
You chose to come through the middle. You,
No, we chose to because of the cart coming through the middle.
Yeah, you wanted to cut it.
What is your quest?
The Reaper is not doing anything
Yeah,
right
no.
now.
What is your quest you wished?
Turn around.
Of course, of course. You will be tested. Yes. You will reclaim the artifact of death and bring it back here to the temple, the Yard of Graves.
What does the artifact of death look like?
Do you not know? It is a mask in the shape of a skull. Yeah.
Oh, like that one you've seen.
Is this your mask?
It is a mask of death.
Is it your mask?
I cannot claim ownership of mortal things, but of ownership of an item of the faith of death. I do claim.
Who took
You shall recover it from the thief and bring it back here and present it. If you do not, then for your temerity you shall be deleted.
Did they take it from you, did they?
It was taken from the sepulchre of night.
Do you have any idea who took it?
No.
How long ago?
2 weeks. A passage in 2 braces in days of 7.
It's almost impossible to find a thing that's 2 weeks gone if you don't know who the thief was.
That will be what proves your worth.
Maybe enter the sepulchre for 2...
Can you give me a blessing of death?
No blessings for the unworthy. Prove your worth for... If thou insists, may you not be obsolete!
And I will not resist this.
Okay. Oh. I don't think this is what you wanted.
Bugger.
was the blessing randomized?
Yes. Well, it has severity. You have death vision. And you are now incapable of doing non-lethal damage for 24 hours.
Wait, so nothing's changed?
I will... Okay, because I don't know this, I will try to perceive like
Everyone
annoy
is
with.
surrounded by a shimmering aura. Red for living, blue for dead, gold for God.
The skeleton looks gold.
Oh yeah!
I will bow to him.
Noticing that Sulan is doing this, I will take one knee and do this as well.
Finally, thou hast the proper respect. Now go from this place and complete your quest of worth. Yeah!
Wouldst thou permit me a single question before we go?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, shortly before the item was taken, did any newcomers come to you who may have learned of the whereabouts of the Mask of Death?
None who have not been tried before. All come in the day. None are foolish enough to commit the religion of Sakra.
Can I see where the mask was kept?
No?
No. Or at least how they would have had, where they had to have left. Is there other paths?
There are many ways, but only paths of two.
I don't wish to go in there, but can I see the paths out? One would be here.
Yeah, and the other one's over there. There's 2 gates. That's what you got.
Oh, yeah.
Now go.
I'm going to go over to the other gate and see if there's anything obvious, like markings or scratches or...
Tracking. I'm assuming your other 2 are just big GTFOing.
It's keeping out of Sulan's way, but not...
I'll be going with Sulan. And I'll attempt to help in this check, but... No.
His harrowing laugh echoes as you leave. I've been practicing this for weeks, you don't even know. And it's not good. Ken will attest to this, it's not good.
Just hearing it all throughout the house.
No, I mean the impression is bad.
Just.
There's like a slightly tingly footprint, glowy, faint, just in that direction.
Can I follow
Towards
that?
the town. Yeah, but there aren't more. That's just the one.
But can I get an idea on what the size of footprint and...
None, not really.
No.
Ish.
But is it so it's actually glowing or not?
There's a slight glowy trace.
Okay. So I'll head towards town.
Which is pretty much just like
Right there.
like 100 yards down the road.
Yep.
So one of the locals took it.
I can't say that. We should continue.
What did the death find?
What, with a god?
Well, to be fair, it is an icon of a Reaper.
Yeah.
Of the Reaper, sorry,
Yeah.
not a Reaper. And
It's
yeah,
not quite as strong. But
I'm guessing Turn Undead wasn't going to work on it, though.
not undead. Is just death.
so once we get a wee way out of the Yard of Graves, so we not go back.
Back to what?
We must go back.
Ooh, is he back? As
Well,
well?
he's like disentangling himself from
Oh.
the cat. Sorry about that, coward. You know.
We must... What do you mean go back?
He say we get masked, but we just carry on.
We've got to get the mask and then bring it back.
The person who took the mask is most likely further into the town, therefore they're in the direction we're already going.
Well, welcome to
go back.
Grimhollow.
Pleasant name.
It is. Don't you think so?
I'm going to perceive him.
Okay. He has no aura at all.
He's a void.
It's un.
Makes sense.
Most immortals don't have an aura.
Yeah. It's not really classified as anything anymore.
Because I have seen... Did I see this God's Bane as well? I can't remember whether I had the sight then or not.
You did not.
No, I did not. That's all right. But I have not seen this before.
But being attached directly to a god like a paladin, he would have had a special aura.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm guessing...
All of your crystals flash, and now you can slightly see a number on it.
What's the number?
What's the number?
Sulin has a 5. You've got 4s.
Yeah.
Is it like slightly? It'll be more noticeably bright now.
A little bit, yeah.
Probably helps that it's dark. I take it you wish to undergo this quest?
I must.
Good. I feel I must as well. I need answers to what has become of Saphira.
Did you see it?
The Reaper.
There's a Reaper as well?
What were you talking about?
Well, the Grim.
The Grim, yes. I saw the Grim. Yes.
How was it?
Gold.
What?
Gold.
Gold, you say?
Gold.
How much would you say?
Not blue.
No, gold.
Not red.
I don't know what that means.
He'll just lean on the
I
top
have-
beside something.
you do.
Do you get the feeling you're
I know
having
what
a
gold
completely
means.
No, you know what blue
conversation from
and red
everyone
is.
else?
Yeah. I don't know what gold means.
I don't know what gold is either, but it,
Gold is shiny and lovely, and I'll hear no words against it.
being some of that bright would be more important, so that's why.
Yes, it is more important.
Well, it's probably some kind of avatar of death itself.
That's what I assumed as well, which is why we should have paid respect.
We did pay respect.
Was he high?
No, I'm not looking at you.
Ah, that thing be bussin'. I think they wouldn't say that. Yeah, that thing was powerful as heck.
Even if you don't believe in other gods, if you see a god that you
Believe all of God.
yes, but you must be polite to the gods, since we've met a few on our paths.
Wait. That what?
Wait, what?
Well, Grum protect.
Surely you mean you've seen icons. Because they can't come down here even when the veil's thin. They need an icon.
Well, then we saw many icons that day.
Well, the one you want to avoid is the big nasty bugger with the 3 eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't like him. Boost. Make us do a spit. I can't. Yeah. Move.
Yes. Even I spit it there.
Yeah. No. Apparently you're getting away with that. Well, then of course you will need me to help you succeed. For without the stirring music of my lute, my very small flute,
Let's head into town and
think
see what
there's
we can
something in
find.
Yes.
I got rid of that reed.
Do you know
was
if
stuck
there's
in
any
Oh, you fucking God!
do you know if there's any place we can stay here? Is there a tavern or
Yes,
an
Grimhollow is welcoming to most people because that place means that most people don't stay long.
inn? It does not bother me, and I don't think it bothers Zulin either.
I heard Father Matrim's horrifying laugh. I presumed you would be intubulated.
For a moment, but
He asked for a quest, so we're doing a quest for him.
I completely was hoping we'd be able to sneak through in the dark.
he also seems... I have this feeling that Saphira is in his company.
No, I think it's more that until we prove our worth, he considers us a threat to her.
But he thinks we're after her as some kind of enemy trying to capture her or something.
How many times have we seen people call her a demon and try to kill her?
You have a good point.
Wait, people call her a demon and try to kill her? Why?
Because she has horns.
Yeah, and?
Just horns and golden skin. That is
Yeah,
not
that just means
usual.
she's super elite.
That's what she said, and we agree, but it doesn't mean the same thing here.
Troubling. It just seems a little depressed.
I can tell she's a cleric of Tor and Death, but most other people can't.
Yes, she's definitely a clerk of Tor and Death.
I never doubted it. What?
No, but plenty of people do because they don't have the ability to...
But she is not an undertaker. Mortician. She's not a mortician.
Well, no, she claims she can't be because women cannot be.
Be a mortician, yeah.
Wait, how do you know?
Everybody knows. Women can't be morticians.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because they're women. They bear children, which is a creative act.
But what if she can't bear children?
Look, I'm not an expert. That's just what I know. I thought everyone knew.
It's not in their cultures now.
What a weird way of putting that.
We don't have...
She's an Amazon. Things are different there.
We don't...
Right, I keep forgetting, yes.
Men can't do anything there.
No, they do lots.
Yes, I've heard they literally die from overwork.
Yes, well...
Sounds like a great way to go out there, alright? Alright, you nudges him. Sorry, that was terribly uncouth of me. I will sing you the song of apology. I don't actually know the song of apology off the top of my head, sorry. It's awful, though. The village cat dies.
Do you have any ideas of where to look next?
As I get close to any of the buildings, I'll look for any of the same similar markings with my perception. It's a 7, so it's a pass.
Yep. One of the buildings down the end, it looks like a business of some kind. Has a faint handprint on it, slightly glowing. But you are met by a person in the street. It is a guardsman. He has a lantern held high, with the warm glow cast from it. He has a state highway trooper mustache.
Nice.
And he has like a what do you call those? What are those Spanish Merloin helmet? Is that what you call them?
Oh,
those
that weird
Spaniard helmet thing that protects the ear above their head. And a steamer plate and like some brigandine leggings and a skirt and that. And he's got like an official shield device. Like the other guards have had. I forgot to mention it. They do have a little more like a modern police badge, but small and with like a heraldic device like stamped on. He's like, "Halt! Who goes there? Announce their names, friends."
I am Saloon.
Ah, of course, recognized prey.
Saphira, cleric of Tor.
Oh, you. Of course, recognized prey. And, of course, this must be Grump.
Well, Stump.
Yeah, Stump, say it right. Help! Show thyself, or thou wilt regret it. Oh, for the love of God. Your tax dollars at work.
That... my axe.
Of course.
He-
Of course, I am Cyrus, the Oh, not you again. Remember, it is against the law for you to perform around a guard. Writ of law. You've seen it. Yes, officer. I know it distracts you too much.
Is he telling the truth?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought he might have just been making that up because he doesn't want to.
Yes, I know, Goodman. Now, what are you all doing in Grimhollow?
We're completing a quest.
Oh, excellent. Any hints into what it is? Huh? No?
Wouldn't that not be knowledgeable betting?
I suppose you're right.
I'm guessing
that would be gambling on a certain outcome in advance. And there is an ordinance against that. But, you know, if you're a member of the constabulary, the laws do not apply to you.
I know that.
Nor did I. I don't know what.
It gives us more freedom to do our jobs properly. Well, I must continue my patrol. Now, don't go bothering anyone. It's the sleeping hours. And don't go into the cemetery at night unless you want to be extremely entertaining.
I've been there.
We've been there.
Out.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, I hate night duty. Anyway, carry on.
May you always find shade and water.
He watch over you as judge of all the world.
Get your hands off my gold. That's my gold. Not yours. You can't have it.
How do you possess gold? You're an axe.
That's for me to know, and you to give me more gold.
You know all gold is dwarfs.
No, that's not true. It should be.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that's what that financial advisor...
Look, you guys can't make proper use of it. You just stamp it into coins. Ugh, tacky.
What is the building?
You can't read.
What is the building?
Yeah, what does it have a
weaver's.
It's a weaver's.
I'll circle the building. Just wait here. I'll circle the building, see if there's anything leaving, or if this is the only way.
Yeah, just the front door, man.
Yep. Then I will, is there lights on inside?
No.
The guard told us not to, harass people, but I need to go in there.
If you can get in without harassing anybody, then I guess it's not breaking the law.
Is the door locked?
Of course it's locked. You
Does
jiggle the handle.
in a serious way.
Yes.
You're not low game, fair enough.
You want.
Like, look, tell me I'm wrong. It's locked, and I'm just like, yeah. It's like, seriously, actually, or am I just going to drop one die and no matter how low I get, it still pops open?
It's not a lump, it pops open. Yeah.
So is this a single-story building or a two-story?
It is a single-story building.
And how big?
The building is around about the size of a peasant's cottage in Fable. And it has a similar roof.
Thatch roof.
To that first... Yeah, thatch roof cottages! Yeah.
The one funny thing was that I was kind of picturing, I can't remember what it's called, but there is that little, like, gothic village in one of the Fable games.
Oh, that place is boss.
And it's just always, like, foggy and... Yeah.
Can you help me? Wait for the guard to be a good distance away.
You and
The
Kat
light.
go. Make look like we all go.
Hang on a minute. Why don't we take the cart down the road a bit and leave these two here?
You said
That's just what he said! Yeah, but I said it better. Okay.
Isn't there an inn that you said that we could stay at, or a tavern or something?
Yes, let me take you there.
Very well.
Get us room if you can.
Of course.
This better. Less loud.
Do you think the guard's out of earshot? He says to Saphiro as they wander off.
Why, like...
Well, because
Possibly.
I'm depriving you of music if he's too close.
No, I think he's definitely still too close. Don't want to risk it.
Yeah, I don't think the village is
I
left.
suppose thou art right.
It's going to be your thing. You're about to start playing as... Oh, I think I see a guard.
No, you don't. You don't know that.
So
I can't make that up and claim it. That's dishonourable, but I can be. I
could
can
be a guy.
err on the side of caution that
Or
there could be anywhere in this foggy, dark.
Yeah.
Like, that is true.
Absolutely true.
first I wish to look for anyone who's a peeping at us. If they're within 60 feet, it's easier. Dead on.
You know,
You have to say dead.
you don't think you see anyone.
Sorry, corpse on.
Yeah, I have a look as well. The other thing I will look for is see if my bracelet is lit up for what we're about to start doing.
It is glowing.
brighter than it was beforehand?
It's about the same
Alright.
as any other given combat situation.
Because you're illegally entering the property of a... I'm guessing.
Making sure I'm fully shielding any light that might come off of the bangle as I pick this lock. I attempt to pick this lock. No. 98.
10 minutes.
98,
98.
really?
10 minutes down the tube, a guard comes back. Oh, still haven't found an inn, have you? Come, let me escort you there. Come along.
Has he
Come on.
only caught me?
No, he's got both of you because you were both there.
We were both there.
Come along.